graduated from college, full of enthusiasm, ready to make his fortune. Now he's 31. He's married, 2 small children, working long hours with a shirt and tie on, as he says. He said, I'm trying to get to a place I don't even want to go. I'm typical corporate America, he said. I feel like a rat on a treadmill. I don't even have time to look at my kids. I feel like I'm caught in a rundown between first and second base, and it's just a matter of time before I get tagged out. I know lots of single moms and single dads who feel the same way, the same kind of pressure. They got 2 jobs to support their growing kids and 1 car. And just when you think nothing else can possibly go wrong, you need a new clutch or something. You have to hope you can round up the money to pay for it by the time the work gets done. You got no time to yourself whatsoever, pressure every hour of the day. Drop your kids off in the morning in the arms of strangers. You pick them up in the afternoon and put them in the back seat like a bag of groceries. First steps go to other people. First words go to other people. Everybody flop into bed at night, dog tired from shopping and cooking and homework and cleaning up. This is the way it is with a lot of people I know. And there are a lot of people out there that like to escape this way of life. A lot of people here, and we're living in the land of opportunity. They go to bed every night dripping with sweat. They dread their creditors. They lie awake with fear and uncertainty about their financial future. There's no way to live. These companies want to rent us out like a prom dress. They get as much out of us as they can for as little as they can, and then they get rid of us like a bad habit as soon as they can find somebody to do the work cheaper. They programmed us to believe that they'll give us security. But everybody knows that's a lie. And until we realize what we really want is freedom, then we'll always be disappointed when our jobs let us down. They don't give us the fulfillment or the pay or the flexibility that we deserve to have a shot at before we get too old to take a shot. Our companies pay us off with image and business cards and expensive desks they let us sit behind and fancy titles with their little table scraps of a paycheck and their so-called security. They pay their people just enough so they don't quit. And people work just hard enough so they don't get fired. That's no good. And we go very quickly from 25 to 35 to 45 to 55 and 65. And then after a lifetime of service, we're kicked off in the ditch like a bunch of corporate roadkill. And then we look in the mirror, our kids are all gone. We never even took the chance to be free, not even once. And then we say, what have I done? What has happened to me? This is the one message your company does not ever want you to hear. Your education, your breeding, your color, your social standing doesn't matter, your stature, anything else about you does not have anything to do with it, because this does not depend on your talent. It depends on your willingness to listen for a few minutes to the person who gave you this tape, to listen about a money-making system, a money system, and how it really works for people just like you. This is a message for whoever wants a chance of earning more money than you ever thought you'd earn, and doing it in 1/5 the time. How long are you going to tell yourself that you're just about to round the corner at your job? And I hope you do. But in the meantime, some of you right now are desperately trying to move from an apartment into a house so your kids are not going to be embarrassed when they bring their friends home from school. Or you'd like to go on a special vacation, or you want to plan for retirement, or you need to take care of your elderly parents. All of these things come from freedom. Well, America was founded on independence. But we've been taught that we must be dependent. We are depending on others to take care of us, but they're not going to do it. Dependence is the opposite of freedom. The freedom of not having to go to work unless you want to. The freedom to allocate your time like you want to. There's so much about time freedom and job freedom and money freedom we don't even know about because we never even knew it existed enough to miss it. But this is a chance to escape and to get out to the life that you really want, whatever that is. And this is a wake-up call for everybody who's interested in freedom. And it's the truth about how to get there. And this is a message of real freedom that you can take to the bank and you can cash. Now, yesterday, people got paid to bring their crops to market. And yesterday, people got paid to work in factories. And yesterday, people got paid to work their way up the corporate ladder, to be loyal to the corporation, or to retire with a nice pension. But that was yesterday. Yesterday's over. It's finished. This is not the American dream, Mom, Dad. This is a nightmare. And the kind of people that I want to talk to are sick of spending the best years of their lives as captives and watching all of what might have been happen to other people. I never knew you, Mom. That's what they say. Dad, I never knew you. And that is no good, Mom and Dad. Lots of men and women say on their deathbed, boy, I wish I spent more time with my family. but nobody ever said, I wish I spent more time at the office. This is a message for whoever wants to listen about getting out of the financial ditch. You can start right now if you want to. Pop off those chains that have bound you up all your financial life. If you're young, you're at a disadvantage because you don't know yet what it means to be enslaved by a job that robs you of who you really are. Ask around, and the sooner the better. And if you need a financial change in your life, but you can't tear yourself away from Monday Night Football to do anything about it, or the soaps, if you'd be unwilling to work to get a real reward, then that's it. But most of you aren't lazy. You get up in the morning while it's still dark, you work long hours, you come home at night when it's dark. People, freedom has a very nice ring to it, and if you don't have it like you'd like to have it, then I'm telling you, you're close to getting it. The clock is ticking for you, for me, and for everybody else. America was built by people who were willing to take risks, and I hope you're one of them. Find out for your family's sake just what a split-second call can do for you. Make that call today and make a new friend. Thanks for listening. You'll be glad you did.
The gold rushes of the 1800s. This was a time of great risk and great rewards. But those rewards were only for a very small minority of the total number of eager prospectors who came to find their dreams. Those who pursued the gold rushes fell into two categories: the desperate and get-rich-quick treasure hunters. Today, in the 21st century, the system that most emulates the gold rushes is gambling. Like the gold rushes, only a very small minority ever benefit from gambling or the lottery. If you truly want to get ahead, you cannot rely on luck. You have to formulate a plan and stick with it persistently. Fortunately for you, there is already a system today that has overcome the failures of the gold rush era. In every way, it is the answer to the problems that plague prospectors of the gold rushes. It is a proven system, and it's just waiting for you to take action to make your dreams a reality.
Where does the gold wait for you in today's economy? You could dig for gold on someone else's behalf, or you could mine your own gold by providing others with the goods they need. In the 1800s, there were actually many gold rushes, some in California and Alaska and a few other places. Many people went to seek their fortunes. Some worked hard to excavate dreams from reality, yet others let opportunities pass them by. But of the ones that found gold, the most successful people as a group were the merchants that provided the consumables to the miners. Where does the gold wait for you in today's economy? Today's gold lies in the same place, consumables. It was in the gold rush days that Levi's got their start. And just like the Energizer Bunny, they are still going, still creating passive income to their owners. Sam Walton saw how he could mine gold in the 1970s while providing consumables to the public workforce. You can earn the passive income you need by following a system that teaches you to mine gold from household gold.
America was built by people who were willing to take risks, and I hope you're one of them. Find out for your family's sake just what a split-second call can do for you. This is a message for whoever wants the chance of earning more money than you ever thought you'd earn, and doing it in 1/5 the time. And the kind of people that I want to talk to are sick of spending the best years of their lives as captives and watching all of what might have been happen to other people. Your social standing doesn't matter, your stature, anything else about you does not have anything to do with it, because this does not depend on your talent. It depends on your willingness to listen for a few minutes to the person who gave you this tape. to listen about a money-making system, a money system, and how it really works for people just like you.